Yeah, JDR. We got one of the few Hyde players who goes out to like everything and does really well. Right, top 16 at most tournaments, top 8s at some as well. And we got Shaquille UNIEL, literally. Oh shit, I was pressing the wrong button. Yeah, Shaquille Uniel is like top 10 handles in the US. Absolutely. He's definitely top 10 handles. I think I was thinking about this a couple days ago because I think I'm Not a Sandwich also has a top tier handle because his real name is Ruben. And I'm Not a Sandwich is like that's just is such a top tier handle when you know that. All right, hold on. So, Hyde versus Eltnum. I didn't like this matchup when I played Hyde, but I feel like that when you're a good Hyde player, which is not me, this matchup isn't so bad. Nice break. Nice, well done. So this was really good. I think that he was sort of looking for this spaced he was looking for this sort of spaced assault here, like right outside of Eltnum's range, because I think he was probably not worried too much about getting hit out about this situation right here. Like there's not much that this character can do when you get hit out of here. So he finds the hit. There you go. Yeah, so after he wins the Vorpal, I'm surprised that we didn't get some early shielding. Actually, no, it was bats. Sorry, this ticker is definitely making it hard to see what's on the bottom. All right, so meaty 5A. 2A, at this point, I guess it's really hard to sort of shield something. And I think that JDR goes for 2 quick moves for this reason. So he gets Vorpal. Ooh! Now that I play Tekken, I know that like this is so much different to me because this shit looks like an Atlas hammer, right? It just bah! That looks like King's Atlas hammer, man. It's just launch you into the sky. Hard read, boom. Bet you thought. Side swap. Gunshots, reload. Now we're thinking about how JDR is going to spend his grid, right? Because he has Vorpal and the cycle's coming up, and unless you get a block string here, so it's like there's like a lot of things to think about, right? I'm not that far behind. I'm like 1 or 2 shields away from going winning this grid war, but I don't have that much time left. So how does JDR think about this? Throw break. Oh, that's so hard. That sucks. That sucks for Shaquille. Right here, right? So he's trying to secure the grid war by getting the throw here, but actually because it gets broken, JDR ends up winning the grid war again. I don't know if I would have gone for a throw in that situation. This is one of those things that might be more like player dependent than I know, but it might have actually been better to back off. But then you have things like this. You have things like 6-6C, which take corner pressure away from you. If you start blocking and Hyde decides to 6-6C, and he has 100% meter as well, so he can do whatever he wants in the safe and the pressure afterwards, it's perfect, right? So you can't let up on Hyde. You can't let up on Hyde as a character, and you can see why, right? So combo, great tech, immediately 6-6C, force function. Oh, you're fucking dead. Look at this damage. Didn't even spend the meter on it. Yeah, dash C was so smart. Right? Take the quarter immediately. I have literally everything I could possibly want. And I'm Hyde, so I combo off my throw in the corner. Dropped it. Look at that. Look how delayed that was. I was like, JDR, hello? 6B.
Hopefully, Shaquille will realize that JDR goes to do ADP and probably try to gimmick him at the end.
Shaq disrespected the +8 in the 660, not only sidewalks, but also gives enough time for a button to get frame trapped side swaps. Yeah. Yeah, 660 into force functions is pretty busted. But you do have to find the time for dash C, right? So that's its like drawback. Oh, wow. That was just so slightly out of range. I wonder if... No, it would have been too far. That sucks. That sucks. This is one of those things you commit to early on. You're like, I'm going to do this to round start because I have a 100-meter, and it just doesn't work out. But, hey, guess what? I'm an Elton player. Bah! Got the 2B locked and loaded. Just fucking... Reload. So we're now, this is already very smart. This is why I like JDR a lot. He thinks, he does a lot of thinking while he's getting comboed or he's getting the hit or something. That time that is like sort of not actively thinking about the neutral. Because he goes, what's my situation here? Right? My situation is that meters pretty much even. You can consider that like if you have +100, then you have that extra utility, right? And the other thing you're thinking about is the grid war that's coming up right now, right? So he dashes up blocks because he's looking for something here. Doesn't combo into the 2B though. That really sucks. I think this is a big loss. This is a great... This was so good on footsies from Shaq, right? Look at that. Perfect. Perfect footsies. That's like what 2B is designed for. It is to blow up these buttons. And then he doesn't believe into the commitment. That kind of sucks. Anyway, at that point, that was a great shield from JDR afterwards because that shield now puts him in favor, but then he gets opened up. That kind of sucks. All right, thinking about Veil Off, right? I'm worried about Veil Off at this point because he's got 200. What do you get hit out of? Is that air orbital? That looks like air orbital. Shh. Good stuff, Shaq. I gotta imagine that the air orbital was an input mistake. I gotta imagine. Wake up, jump B, let's go. Yeah. And then there's a lot of good shielding here. Right. Shield. Shield. Perfect. 2 shields. Exactly what he didn't need any more than that. He made sure that he completely secured grid war on this one. What was the chain shift here? Oh, he's chain shift. He's trying to chase shift the reverse beat. Okay. Oh, hit him out of the air though. Yo, the DP on reaction. I got hit. Whatever. There you go. Forcing the mix up here. Is he gonna go for it again? Nice. Mashing chain shift on reverse beat. Nice. Dun dun. Reload. That was so smart though, right? At that range, wake up Rekka and cancel into EX air orbital and then go for a mix up. Assault jump B. Goes for corner carry combo. Nice. Look at this. He knew he was going to flinch. This is such a good situation for him too, right? Great distance. Uses that 6B. 6B cancel. First hit cancel, 2A. And then he's going to get a good combo off this. He might get enough meter? Yeah. There you go. There you go. Good stuff. He has some kind of jank combos. His combo selection is usually pretty good, to be fair. Whether he drops it or not, it's, you know. But for the most part. Nice. Confirm. Yeah. Too many hits. So now you're thinking about, at this point, you're thinking about the grid war because he won the first cycle after getting the hit confirm, right? Gets the throw. And at that point, Shaq's like, all right, well, the only thing I can do at this point is like probably shield some shit and get him to start thinking about the grid war because I could possibly negate some of this pressure if I start making him think about this grid war. Right? And I think that's actually what happened here. So he does 2-2B and then he relaxes. And then at the point he relaxes, I think Shaq's like, all right, I started getting him to think about this grid war because now he's losing it. Time to take some pressure. 2B. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did they both dash a block? Hey, assault. Jump B. But she has so much meter, or she had so much grid before that happened, right? What happened in this situation? He backed up a lot. JDR backed up a lot was the problem. So he's going to win the next Vorpal cycle, but if he does good on this mix-up, it's not going to Oh, he dash seed. All right. I was like, hello? He dash seed. Nice blocks. I thought that was going to be the throw. And this was a great... This was really, really smart. Right? So he goes for this. He goes for the charge dive kick in this situation. JDR whiffs the throw because he recognizes in this situation that he's going to want to win the grid cycle or a grid war by getting the throw. Right? That's a very common situation. If you're only like about 1 square away, you want to go for something like a throw. That will help. So you're thinking in this situation, right? In my head, I'm like, oh, he wants to win the grid war, obviously. So I got to worry about this throw. Gets a nice block on the overhead. And then he does run up a lot and then jump dive kick. Super smart. What do? Do you press a button afterwards? Again, he goes for... This is actually really smart altogether. Altogether, this was a smart sequence. So... Nice throw tech here from JDR, right? But after the throw tech, what happens very often is to negate the +2 situation, what you do is that you chain shift. And especially because the cycle's almost up. The cycle's almost up, and JDR's in +2 in this situation. You're like, why not? I'll spend it, right? So he mashes on chain shift, but at this point, JDR is going to dash C. I don't know if he presses a button after this or he just gets crossed up or something. I have no clue. But oh no, he dropped it. I was gonna say he's dead. You could have gone into like any easier combo here. He lost. No, never mind. Oh. That was slops. That was slops to end that round. They both lost the round. Can you take this V away? Can you take this V away from Shaq? Can we say they both lost it? Just redo this one. Anyway. Run him in, DP out. And I like the running on the corpse, that way you can get some room behind you. Pussies. What was the confirm here, though? There you go. I think he just dropped the combo, honestly. There you go. Got him to block it. Nice. Yeah, Assault Jump B really working out. Good combo, too. Goes for the carry variant. It's one of the great things about Hyde in general is that Hyde gets to choose his combos pretty easily. And he can decide whether he wants to go for damage or he wants to go for carry. Usually you want to go for carry because you don't drop that much damage. But, yeah. Oops. Oh, my God. To be. Why not? Side switch? Yes. Wow. This kind of makes me think that it wasn't Fireball. Sometimes, like, I have this problem, too, because it's the same motion forward. Like, Hellbringer is, like, half circle forward. But quarter forward is the Fireball. It's actually one of the things I hate so much about this game. Like, it's one of the very few complaints I have about this game is that there's no reason for your special supers, your unique supers, to not be half back. I don't know. Oof. DP's out. Yeah. 5A after chain shift? He tries to chain shift run in. He tries to use that to scare him. Is he dead? Oh, he just goes for the mix-up afterwards. I was thinking that maybe he could have probably done a veil-off combo. Nice block. Break, and again, he stuffs him out running in with his 5A. So he's kind of getting a read on how he's approaching that. But now, so because the mix-up there is him, whether he's doing that or whether he's going to Assault Jump B, right? So now we're thinking about both options. Chain shift? That kind of sucks. You have this chain shift, you use it to... You do it on wake up. You kind of want to see if he's going into the air, right? And he gets the throw. I mean... Wait, was that a throw? What was a throw? Just looked like so little. Double shots. Reload. Fakes it. Ooh, DP out. All right, he's got a chance. He's got a chance. Ooh. That was sick. That was sick. That was sick. On the Fireball, too. So he's trying to do Fireball, Rekka B, and put him in block stun, and then do a super afterwards. But those great reactions from Shaq. He goes for chain shift, and then during the freeze frame, super. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Looking a lot better from game 1. Yeah.
2-A fireball. He just wants to start pressure. It's like one of the main ways that hides can spend their meter to start pressure. And then big throw tech. But then big shield afterwards from JDR. So now you're evening it out. He's kind of winning grid a little bit now. Oh, I don't like that fireball. That was so good from Shaq, though. So because before this, you're winning, or you're tied in the grid, right? You're tied in grid. And then he shields that, and then he's winning grid now. Now you either have to give up the grid war, or you have to start going in. Yeah, now he's bringing back the assaults. Pick it up. Nice. Good combo. Yeah, fake jump A. Pressure, continuing. Jump back dive kick? What the the whole time, though, however, he is Shaq's shielding things, so he completely loses the grid war in this situation, right? You're thinking about what was 10 seconds ago? And JDR is asking for too much, I think, and he loses the grid war that way.
Yeah, back to full screen, but these fireballs is giving UNIEL a hard time here. He really feels like he has to play in his own mid-range to make something happen.
Bum bum. Reloads. Did he wake up jump B, assault jump B again? Oh, he did. Nice. Great shielding, too. Yeah, he needs to get this hit, though. This is scary. No, he doesn't have enough meter to kill. He might have actually been able to if he chain shift in the middle of it into VO. It's kind of hard to do it when you... It's kind of hard to do when you're just like sitting there raw, because you're like, oh, how do I put the chain shift in the combo and not mess up my own timing? But I think if he did chain shift, actually, I'm almost for certain. I'm for certain he'd have enough meter if he chain shift, but I'm not certain if he'd have enough damage. I'm trying to think about. You veil off. You might have been able to. Super IW. You might have been able to. It'll be very close. Wake up to A! Oh, no, this is bad. Yeah, he has chain shift. Oh, no, he got thrown out of it. That's it. That's so sick. I can't believe he'll... I think you would have been able... I think Shaq would have been able to kill. I think so. I think so. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. Pick up. Oh, no, grid break. That sucks. And he got grid broken right before we were bro. Can she not do gunshot into IW? It's not great, but I think at that point it would have done enough damage. I could be wrong. What was I gonna say? He has some A shots that catching up back now and then, but no real clean hit. I think at this point, when you're JDR, tensions are high. You know, your last rounds at a big tournament. So, you know, but I don't know. I think at this point we were thinking about like how high JDR's grid is, right? He gets 2 good shields. That's exactly what he needed, and then he gets grid broken. And I think at that point you probably have to worry about getting grid broken. Like, you stop shielding altogether in this situation. Because you're done. Like, you won the grid war in this situation, right? Like, why would you continue to shield here? Because you really don't need to. The worst that's going to happen is that you can get thrown here. Well, the worst that can happen is that you get opened up into a full combo, but you don't lose a grid war, right? But the worst that can actually happen is this. You put yourself in the worst case situation. I would have rather just taken the throw and looked high and taken the throw. Because you take the throw, you won't die. You take a little bit of damage, but you win Vorpal. No full combo though. So he kind of gets away with it, but the grid break is really what's going to kill him here. Bum bum. One more time. Yeah, baits out Vorpal. Or a Veil Off, I mean. Yeah. I think he just put himself... I think that grid break really put him in the worst case situation. I think that's really what lost him the game here. Because the grid break led to him wanting to Veil Off. Because he wanted to get his grid game back. That sucks. But it was still a pretty good match. Went to the wire.